Three simple things today that I meant to write about the other day. Actually talk about. 3 = 1, right? I mean, these 3 points all lead into one. 3 points before I ever forget again. Kingdom of heaven is within you. God is in heaven. God is within you. In the kingdom of heaven within you. Once again, easy, easy, easy. So deep, so easy. Kingdom of heaven is within you. God lives in the kingdom of heaven. God is within you. Got to be. So easy. God is within you. Kingdom of heaven is within you. God and you are one. If he's within you, one more thing. Christ ascended into heaven. Everyone's looking up, right? But the kingdom of heaven is within you. Is it within you and without you? Is it all permeating? Is it right here? My father used to say, the Garden of Eden will be restored here, on the planet. He only told me this a couple times, and I didn't push him for the answer, or to talk more about it, or maybe if I did, he didn't talk about it. But I'm going to look it up after I get off this. The main point of this thing is those three equaling God within you. Kingdom of heaven is within you. God is in the kingdom of heaven. So God is within you. You don't have to ask him. Just know that he is. How many times myself have I asked Jesus to come into my heart? Many times. Every time I prayed for so many years. And I'd feel it, I'd feel it most of the time. I'd feel it. But he was already there. Maybe he was only awakening, or I was recognizing. And that's just something simple to think about today, to keep it within you. Let that control everything to ascend. Let the ego go. The ego is petty, and we all know the ego is petty. The man self, the human self, the woman self is petty. Fighting over a cup of coffee. Fighting over who's going to take out the garbage. Stuff like that. Petty. Let your God self reign. And remember, your mind was created after God's mind. Your mind is God's mind. If God is within you, and that means you can create. You can create. You can create just as God did. And it's in your word. The power is in your word. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was God. The Word was with God. And the Word was God. And darkness fell upon the face of the deep, or came upon the face of the deep, whatever it was. It was upon the face of the deep. What changed that darkness? The Word. God said, let there be light, and there was light. Simple. He just said it. And it was. And that's what I wanted you to think about today. And remind me to think about the same thing and not be petty. And thanks for being here. Take care now.